Hey guys, for my DIY bridge build, I decided to make a suspension truss bridge using the Golden Gate Bridge as an inspiration when constructing. I had ideas of using toothpicks, elastic bands and even plastic bottles. However, I decided to use popsicle sticks as the main foundation because I believed it would provide a greater structure and if made correctly, would have the highest potential of load capacity. The overall list of materials I used included popsicle sticks, PVA glue, hot glue, red acrylic yarn, spray paint, and cardboard. I started this project by cutting the circular ends of popsicle sticks to create a more rectangular structure. This also had the purpose of making the overall bridge more geometrically fitting. To make the towers, I had to make a strong, thick initial foundation, so in 3 sets I glued stacks of 7 popsicle sticks together horizontally to make what I call popsicle bricks. I then glued these 3 bricks together vertically to form the tower. Later during construction, I made the decision to increase the tower to 4 bricks to add more height. 4 halves of these towers were created. While waiting for the glue to dry on the towers, I decided on the connection beams between the halves towers. 7 beams were needed per tower. To make these beams, 3 popsicle sticks were glued laterally. Truss supports were also needed in the construction of the tower. To do this, I glued 4 popsicle sticks into an X formation. 4 of these trusses were built. The anchors were simple to build. 2 popsicle bricks were used and connected with a truss and 2 popsicle beams. 2 anchors were built. Once all the components had been assembled, I glued the popsicle beam connecting the half towers, and when the glue had finished drying, I had 2 towers and 2 anchors. Now I got prepared for painting. Because the popsicle sticks I had were already colour stained, I started with a coat of grey primer for all components. When this dried, I coloured the towers and anchors red and the bridge black. Finally, all pieces were assembled and glued into place. The red yarn was used as the suspension cables and also glued into place. At the end of construction, the height of the bridge suspended off the ground was 150mm, the width of the bridge was 175mm, and the span of the bridge measured 870mm. Alright, now time for the load capacity testing. I started with the 1 kg load requirement, using 2 0.5 kg weights placed at the midspan. The hurdle was achieved. Following this, 2 1.25 kg weights were added to measure 3.5 kg of total weight. Then, 2 2.5 kg were added separately, with a total of 5 kg on the bridge. At this point, I realised I had forgotten to prove that the bridge could contain the minimum 1 litre milk carton, so this was displayed in every direction. When the bridge was fine with 5 kilos, the previous 3.5 kg were added to measure an 8.5 kg total. At this point, I was in disbelief that the bridge had not collapsed, so I was not prepared and needed to add more weights. Following the 8.5 kg, more weight was added incrementally, starting with 1 kg, then 2.5 kg, and finally another 5 kg. The bridge was now holding 17 kg with no sign of collapsing, and I was out of weight loads to add. Therefore, the load capacity for this bridge is greater than 17 kg.